In this bulletin, record numbers continue for COVID-19 cases. Vaccination campaign escalates. And over 350,000 Kareapp app downloads. Good afternoon. The Health Ministry has recorded 105 new COVID-19 cases yesterday. This is our biggest daily toll to date, with 98 of the cases linked to the existing clusters. 21 cases are from the CWM cluster, 16 from Nawachikuma Nawakanandi, 6 from Tramline Nawakanandi, 1 from Kinoya, and 2 from Navosai. 11 cases stemmed from the Waila cluster, 11 from Navy, 8 from IMT, 15 from Wanikoso, and 7 from the Nasinu Police Barracks. Permanent Secretary for Health Dr. James Fong says cases from some areas are under investigation to determine whether they have links to other cases. These include 5 from Grantham Road and 2 from Tavirua. There have been 1,048 cases during this outbreak that started in April 2021. 8 patients have recovered, which means there are now 796 active cases in isolation. Meanwhile, 2 patients admitted at CWM Hospital for pre-existing severe illnesses have died. With the ongoing outbreak at the hospital, both patients tested positive for COVID-19 during their admission. This means 6 positive patients have died from pre-existing non-COVID related illnesses. The Ministry of Health's Vaccination Task Force will be visiting households that have homebound individuals today. Many of these individuals are homebound due to illnesses, among other reasons. The Health Ministry says vaccination is only available to the vulnerable who reside in earmarked areas in the Central and Western Divisions. Health officials continue to conduct the COVID-19 vaccination campaign in various communities across Viti Levu. The vaccination campaign will last until all doses are utilized. Those who are advocating against and casting doubts about the AstraZeneca COVID-19 vaccine are doing a great disservice to the nation. The concern has been raised by the Fiji College of General Practitioners as they are pleading with the adults to register and get vaccinated. President Dr. Ram Raju says our borders will not open to the international community until a vast majority of the population gets vaccinated. He highlighted that Fijians must remember that everyone gets vaccinated with a wide range of vaccine from birth, and Fiji has had a proud record of the immunization program. He adds every parent would be well aware that immunization or vaccination is given routinely when babies are born and periodically at certain intervals until they enter primary school level. As of yesterday, the Care Fiji contact tracing application has been downloaded 359,049 times. The Ministry of Health and frontliners are very grateful for the vigilance of people in ensuring they have the Care Fiji app installed. Fijians are being urged to update their Care Fiji contact tracing application as it now has the QR check-in feature available. The Care Fiji app has helped the Ministry of Health to quickly identify and notify Fijians who have had contact with someone carrying COVID-19. The Health Ministry says this new QR code-based function will strengthen the efficiency of contact tracing data, giving their contact tracers another leg up to stay ahead of the spread of the virus. The Suva City Council has seen some Fijians disregarding COVID-19 safety protocols while out and about in the city, especially in the market area and bus station. As Fiji hit the hundreds mark in COVID cases, the SEC Special Administrator's Chair, Isikeli Tikonduandua, is calling on people in the greater Suva area to be vigilant, responsible and law-abiding citizens. He says these are key factors that will help the government contain the spread of COVID-19. Tikonduandua also highlighted that people need to have a valid reason to be in the city, and those caught wandering unnecessarily will be advised to go home.
We have been challenged with the people disregarding protocol. People that are coming to Suva without any real reason. Parents still bringing their children to Suva. when we have already put out advice. Leave your children at home. If you have to come to Suva, come alone.
Gander Shipping has recorded a massive loss during this outbreak. Managing Director George Gander told FBC News that they are facing challenges in maintaining their 10 ferries and 300 staff. With voluntary domestic travel suspended, shipping companies are operating on cargo dispatches only. Domestic travel had been a huge income generating arm for most local shipping companies.
But no, we took $1 million loss, and that's a big loss for us to take, even though we're a large company.
Welcome back. England's Euro 2020 campaign got off to a winning start as Raheem Sterling's lone goal secured a victory over Croatia at Wembley. Sterling slid in the winner in the 57th minute following a perfect pass from man of the match Calvin Phillips. Denzel Dumfries headed a dramatic late winner as Netherlands escaped a 3-2 victory over Ukraine today. It looked like things went as planned for Netherlands as they led 2-0, but Ukraine fought back in the last minutes of play. Austria beat North Macedonia 3-1 to win its first group match of the UEFA Euro 2020 Championship today. Both teams were locked 1-1 at the breather, but Austria provided a better side of the two, scoring 2 goals in the second spell. Fijian internationals Micah Sivo and Wanga Blake scored a try each after Parramatta Eels thumped West Tigers 40-12 in last night's NRL clash. The Eels led 14-6 at halftime, and with the tries from Sivo and Blake in the second half gave them the much-needed edge and the win. Cloudy periods with brief showers over the eastern parts and the interior of the larger islands in Viti Levu, Vanuatu, Taveuni and Kandavo. Elsewhere, cloudy periods with possible brief isolated afternoon or evening showers. That's FBC News. Now join us for a 1-hour major bulletin at 7 p.m. And be sure to download the FBC app to access the latest in news, sports and live radio broadcasts from any of our 6 FBC radio stations. Stay safe and good afternoon.